So, I decided to kill the dog. Oh, don't look so alarmed, Peter. I didn't succeed. In fact, the day I went to kill the dog, I bought only one hamburger and what I thought was a murderous portion of rat poison. And I went up to buy it, and I told the guy not to even bother with the bun, which I thought was reasonable, and I expected some reaction out of him, like, "Oh, we don't sell hamburgers that way," or like, "Yo, what are you gonna do? Eat out your hands?" But instead, he just said, "Oh, a bite for your pussycat." I mean, it caught me aback a little bit, and I mean, I'm not exactly proud to say, but I responded a little too loudly and a little too properly, "Yes, a bite for my pussycat." And then he looked up. Yeah, every time I try to oversimplify things, they look up. But anyway, I was on my way back to the boarding house, and I balled it up in my hand, the hamburger meat and the poison, and I opened the door. And there that magnificent beast was. All malevolence with an erection. And so I set down the poison patty, and I walked down the hall, and I watched. And I watched. And the animal just gobbled it up like usual, and then smiled, made me sick, and then bam, went after me, as usual. I escaped as usual, and so the beast was poisoned. And I knew this for a fact because he no longer stood in the hallway. In fact, the landlady found me later and confided in me how the good Lord had cursed her for all of her impudence and had poisoned her great puppy. And I mean, I didn't know exactly what to say. And I mean, she didn't really give me an option. She implored me to pray on her behalf for the animal. I wanted to say, "Hey, lady, I got me to pray for. I got Color Queen next door to pray for. I got the lady across the way who definitely on purpose cries behind her door just so we can all hear it. And I don't even know how to pray. But to simplify things, I said I'd pray for it. Well, she called me a liar. And that's not exactly the case because I didn't want the dog to die. I genuinely didn't, not anymore. I wanted to see now after this experiment where our relationship was. Come on, Peter. It's important that we need to see the effect of our actions. We need to know what we're doing with ourselves and what our actions do to other people. I mean, you can start anywhere you want with, I don't know, with a mirror. No, a mirror's too hard. You can't start there. But animals are the place to start. That's where you get to know yourself and others. See? I've never seen a grown man cry before, let alone one your size. Is that what you do? Things get a little tough? You cry? My old man beat the hell out of me anytime he saw my lip quiver. I don't hold a grudge, though. Made me strong. That's who you gotta be if you want to do this job. You gotta be strong. You can't just walk away anytime something bothers you. Well, you think this is hard? My first day on the force, get this emergency call. Down to Sully's on 18th. Yeah. Some kid shooting up barflies at random. Girl who serves the drinks was already fucking dead. Yeah. Then he points his gun right at me. I had no choice. Put one between his fucking eyes. I'll never forget that kid. I'll never forget his name or his face or his eyes. Travis Devereaux. Oh my God. What is it to you, cousin? Fuck, brother? Come back here. Where are you going, huh? Were you just gonna cry? Come back here. We have a job to do. Scene.